for some reason. Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody.
Yay.
I'm just going to make this public on my Facebook page. It always makes me do that, like manually. I don't know why. um,
There we go.
right,
Oops. Ah.
Oh, I hear a delay. Why is there a delay like that?
Oh, because I'm trying to. That's funny. I'm going to. Oh, because I'm trying to. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I hate when I
Yeah,
can
because I
hear
turned it
myself like
off.
that. Okay. All right. Hold
I was
on.
trying to figure out how to turn the volume off on my phone. So, but anyway,
Let me just ask.
I'm not going to use the laptop. It's just not happening.
Okay. Oh, I see 5 people watching. Hi. Oh, there's Phil. Oh, feedback. Hey, Debbie. Hey. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Is the feedback gone? Does that sound better? Do we sound good? Let us know. How are you? So we are here. We did it. We made it. And
Yay.
so we're going to, wait, did I tag you? Let me make sure I tagged you, so you can,
Yes, I saw that.
did I tag you?
Yeah, I think you did.
Let me make sure on my Facebook profile that I tag you in the comments. Always makes me.
Yeah, I think you did.
Let me make sure on my Facebook profile
Um,
that I tag you in the comments. Okay, there we go. Okay.
oh,
You're tagged. So we're good to go. Yay. Dina, where'd you
right.
go?
I'm here.
Okay. You're black though. I don't see you.
I know. I'm just trying to let someone know that we're also in YouTube.
Okay.
Um,
Hello, Fibonacci. So for those of you who are joining us, um, some of you might be watching on my profile, some of you might be watching on Dina's profile. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce us. So in case I'm on Dina's profile, you don't know who I am, and she's on mine, and you don't know who she is, I'm going to
right.
introduce myself, and she can introduce herself. And then we're just going to state an intention of why we're here, what we're going to be doing. And if you'd like to receive a reading from us, we're going to be channeling Yeshua, Jesus, and the dragons. You can receive a reading from us, and you can donate in order to get the reading. You'll just donate to um, the PayPal that I put up there in the is it in there in the comments? It should be there. So as soon as you make a donation, you'll get a reading from us. But I'll just go ahead and introduce myself. So I'm Sarah, obviously. Yes, I love the dragons too, Debbie. What? What's the matter? Hey, Sophie. So we are going to be channeling Yeshua and the dragons. My name is Sarah. I'm a trance channel and a medium, an intuitive coach, an energy healer, an intuitive artist. And I met Dina in a light language group, and we resonate, have similar energies, and we decided to go live today. We'll be doing readings and connecting to Yeshua and the dragon. So I've been channeling for about 9 years. I channel a goddess called Amana as well as Yeshua, and I've been connecting to the dragons. And if you'd like to receive a reading, just let us know and you can make a donation. For those of you sometimes um, who are joining from Facebook, I can't always see. Sometimes it just says Facebook user, so just tell me who you are. Dina left. Where'd she go? Um, where'd she go? Dina, where'd you go? Okay, I'm hoping that she comes back. Um, Hold on a second. Technical difficulties. So we are going to be connecting to Yeshua and the dragons. I've been channeling Jesus for about 2 or 3 years now. And his energy is a lot more oh, okay. Debs, hey. His energy is a lot more accessible than you would think. He is accessible to everybody. Um, many people think that Jesus is to be worshipped, like, um, like he's outside of self, but Jesus is actually um, a very accessible energy. Anybody can work with his energy. I started channeling him. I have a personal connection to him. Hi, love. Pop the PayPal link in the comments. Yes, it should be there. For some reason, let me try it again. It's right there. Let me know. It's only showing up on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm going to put it. Oh, there she is. Okay. Little technical difficulties. Where'd you go? Okay.
Well, I don't know what I was trying to do something so that I could do something, tag someone on the Facebook on my end, and when I came back, it was like I was muted, and I couldn't. I was like, let me just leave and come back.
Okay. So for some reason, the PayPal link is not I have to do it on my phone. So why don't you introduce yourself and say who you
Okay.
are, what you do? While you're doing that, I'll fix this, where we met, anything you want to say to get us going here.
Oh, okay. So I am Gina Ziskin Fortune, and I am a channeling artist. So
Yay!
I am a channeling artist. So I channel various different aspects, anything from Jesus, Mary Magdalene, divine feminine, to dragons. And I've been doing that for a couple of years, and I'm also an light language activator, and I combine the both, and I channel for healing, for activations, for really for the highest good. And I love to just create and see how I can channel either healings, clearings, activations, not only verbally but also through my art. So and I love connecting with soul family.
Yay!
And
You want to tell them how we
so,
met, kind of?
right. And so Sarah and I found each other through the light language community. And so there's just such a beautiful, we're both artistic. And so I was like, let's do a live together and see how,
Yay!
and here we are.
And why don't you tell them about the connection to Yeshua and how that kind of, or the connection to the dragons, how that kind of came about?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I had a healing about 2 years ago, and right at the end of this, what's called a reconnective healing, where my meridians were reconnected back to the universe into ley lines, all of a sudden I heard this YouTube, this live of this woman Kaya Ra, and was introduced to the Sophia Code and all about the 777 dragons. Uh and that was a really interesting moment. And because I was having like this higher self moment, just really. And then all of a sudden, before I knew it, the dragons were coming in, and all these dragon references. But what really, really grabbed my attention was in February 22nd of 2020. I saw a giant dragon in the sky on my way
Wow.
to work. I saw this giant dragon made up of clouds. I'd never seen clouds formed in the shape of a dragon before. And that day I went and I got this deck of cards, and really ever since then I've been like connecting with the dragons, and I and like starting to speak and do light language movement with my hands, and
Oh,
that's how.
so that's how you were activated?
Sorry. Yeah,
Is that how you were active?
honestly, I wish that I would love to go back in time to remember exactly which was the first activation,
Mm,
because I was doing so many
there we go.
different things
Okay.
at that time. And I had just found out about human design and gene keys. Um, And that's how I wound up like meeting this woman, Annie Muniz, who actually also connects with dragons. But I didn't know that at the time. And so she did this thing of this seven sacred seals thing on me.
Okay.
And like I think like that what she did on with me with that healing really did
Wow, yeah, really opened you up. You're probably also
really
ready.
opened me up.
Yeah. So I actually activated just through doing meditation and Reiki healing. And I started meditating and just my body started shaking and quivering and like I was an electric socket. And then I just started hearing it in my head and then speaking it. Um, but yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting. So for those of you who are watching who are drawn to light language, I also think by hearing it regularly, um, you'll be awakened, right? Because the codes are inside of us, right? So it's,
Yeah.
um yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
well that's the thing. I think that there were some light language events that I was going to at that time, and I specifically remember one. I was lying, and I just started doing transcendental meditation, so I think it was like through
a
all of
spiral.
that.
Yeah, a spiral effect. Yeah. Yeah. Just opening yourself up to remember who you are. Yeah, so I actually was able to put the link to the, PayPal in there finally. That's why I was distracted and looking down the whole
No, it's
time.
okay. It's the first time we're ever doing this together and having it streamed to, Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So this is how we learn sometimes. It's just by diving in and just doing it.
Yeah, yeah. So, beautiful. So, yeah, so we're all set up. So, we are going to be doing readings here. And I just want to say before we kind of get into that, if you would like a reading, you can just let me know that you donated so I know that we should move forward with you because I'm not checking it right now. But I just wanted to say that um, the reason why we chose Yeshua and the dragons and the reason why we chose to talk about divine creativity, right? Why we chose that. We both agreed that there's a lot of heavy energy going around at this time. Oh, Sophie, you donated. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So we'll be getting to you in a moment. And I know Phil donated as well. So the reason the energies have been really heavy. But we wanted to give you a sense of understanding that you can connect inside and surpass all that heaviness, right? And whenever we bring Yeshua's energy in, it's very high vibration and reminds us of that. So at least that's why I wanted to. And I think we both resonate with his energy as well. Um, and the dragons too, the dragon collective. You want to talk a little bit about more of that, why you felt dragons and the Jesus and Jesus.
Well, by the way, there's like a crackling going
I
on.
know. What is that crackling?
So it's a high vibrational energy. It's these high vibrational
Oh. Yeah,
beings.
Phil said that too, clicking.
Yeah, and I can when I put my headphones in, it'll go away. So let me
Okay.
let me grab that. I apologize. I was trying to charge my phone.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna try to get rid of that. Also, I noticed sometimes when I stream light language, um, oh, okay, donation sent, Audrey. Perfect. You can hear the clicking too, Debbie.
Yeah.
Sometimes also when we're dealing with a lot of energy, weird wonky
Yeah.
things will happen. So maybe also if we set an I've worked with a theta healer and what she does is she sets an intention to sync our energies with the computer and the technology. So if we set an intention to, hi Erica, we set an intention to sync our energies. Oh, there we go. It went away. She put in her headphones. Is that better?
Yeah, it's just at some point I'm gonna have to put my phone on the charger again and take my headphones
So it's fun
out.
stuff. Um,
I need to learn how to make sure that my phone is fully charged before I do a live. That's anyway. But what dragons. Okay, I work with the dragons with the creativity. I feel like, because they're divine, especially the seraphim dragons. the dragons that are with the creatrix energy that are coming from the void, the oh my gosh, Dina. Okay, I work with them. I channel them in my art. It's how I connect with even more creativity is channeling that divine feminine essence for creation. So that can
Right.
come. So that's really why I've been working with them so much around, and Mary Magdalene for the art in the art. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I think empowerment too, right? Like I love the dragon energy because whenever it comes through me, I feel empowerment and clearing. It's a lot of clearing energy, very like
yeah,
ancient, primordial, like
yes,
expansive clearing, like so you're gonna
prime
hear that.
force, prime force energy,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
yeah. And that's why I felt like, and we had that. Remember, we had that conversation in the High Council Dragon Initiates with Brandy, and we were
Yeah.
having confirmation. We were talking about our Jesus connection, and
Yes.
and we had some past life memories come up,
Yes.
and then they were talking the dragons. I feel like the dragons and Jesus were both talking about like their
Yeah.
connection and how we
Yes,
all
because I think
connected.
Brandy asked, she said, how or you asked, or somebody asked, how are how is Jesus and the dragons connected or why? Or and the answer was, well, why wouldn't they be? Because everything is one, right? Um, and I remember when I was connecting to Jesus and I was talking about my connection to him, I connect to him like a friend. And I think that's part of what me and Dina are both Jewish, and we were joking around like two Jews, channeling Jesus. But I think that actually helps me in my connection to him because I didn't have any programming or conditioning in my childhood because Jews don't really talk about Jesus. They don't really. So I didn't have this programming to worship him like in a godly way. To me, when I started to connect to him, he was always like a friend um, or someone that I knew, and then exploring that and understanding past life connections. But would you say that's true for you that you didn't really
Yeah,
have that conditioning and
yeah, yes, because I was learning about him as an ascended master.
as scenes? Yes, Phil. Yes.
And so I was not learning about him through so much the Bible context as
Right, more
more
as an ascended master, more as a
was an
teacher,
ascended
less of like a
master.
Bible figure, right.
And how is it? It's just like this oneness that like, we all come from, we're all fractals, we're all connected. So it's like, but like then it's like there's so many different kinds of dragons, just like there's so many different types of human beings.
Yeah.
And it's like the openness of like all that is. And because we're eternal beings, really, it's like I really feel like there's this time where dragons and humans work together more, and there's so many different timelines, and there's so many different types of dragons and so many different belief systems that
Mhm.
have been in existence, um, and the there's so much that we're learning and coming into understanding that like if we in this present moment now can open up to our hearts to these high frequency beings known as dragons that are
Mhm.
wanting to work with us for our highest good, why wouldn't they have also maybe been working with Jesus in that time?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just want to read a comment somebody wrote. I don't know who it is because it says Facebook user, but that's so funny. I'm Christian. I was also in resistance to Jesus due to my resistance to Christianity. But when I learned about him as an ascended master, I learned how loving he is and see him like my other spirit friends. Yeah, me too. That's beautiful. And
Mm,
Audrey says she'll come back for her reading. Yeah.
okay.
So when we bring Yeshua in, Jesus, Yeshua, I call him Yeshua. And when we bring the dragons in, remember that, well, I want to say that even if the reading is directed towards one person, those of you who are watching are still going to feel that energy too, right? And also that we have access to all of these beings, right? Mary, Jesus, whoever, Archangel Michael, that's our birthright to connect to them. And the connection is from within, right? It's not outside that we worship these, Jesus, or he doesn't want to be worshiped. It's from within, right? From the heart,
Yeah.
from connecting to our own. So, absolutely, the connection is organic when you don't have religious programming. Yes, exactly. So, and when I started connecting with him, I feel like I was a little bit frightened of people's judgment because when I was channeling Amana, nobody knew Amana. And it was like almost like, oh, okay. But Jesus is like very well known. So there was an expectation or a fear or who does she think she is? Or is this real? Or you're a phony? Or
Mm.
so there was always kind of this fear with me in him. And I think a sense of worthiness too. Like, am I worthy of bringing this forward? But then understanding that, I was there, I was part of the scenes or whatever, all of that. So it's more natural. It is organic. It's not weird to think of that at all, right? I'm sure you feel the same way too, Tina, right?
I do, but I feel like I've also gone through those phases and thoughts about worthiness and like who am
Yeah.
I to like, will people even believe me and like stuff like that, like, and so I totally feel you on that, and that's why I even feel like it's so important for us to do this live is to like recognize that we all have these thoughts of like um but then in talking about them we found each other,
Yes.
so uh,
Yeah. And it's normal to have those fears, and those judgments, especially if you've had past lives of persecution or anything like
yeah.
that, right?
Me
So
too. Yep, totally had that. In fact, I even had a lifetime of walking with Jesus, and like
yes, me
but I
too.
don't
That's
remember all
probably
of
why we connect as well. Yeah,
that.
yeah. So also too, I want to say with channeling and light language and connecting with anyone of that high vibration, it's some people might not resonate with it because they're just not at the vibration to receive it, right?
Right.
Just they're just
Exactly. And that's okay.
then that's okay. And that's perfectly fine. So, all right. So why don't we want to start maybe connecting? So
Okay.
I know we have a couple of people that signed up for readings. If you're just joining us, you can do that. There should be a link on YouTube and Facebook to the PayPal, and just let me know because I'm not checking my phone. But I think we'll start. I know Phil had signed up previously, so why don't we connect to Phil first? And then I think we had Sophie signed up, Audrey signed up, I think Enid signed up. So we have 4 people. Um, so why
Yay,
don't we
thank
start
you.
with Phil? So I know Phil pretty well. So I think I'm gonna connect and bring in for him too, but I want maybe you to start because you don't know him as well. So maybe I'll let you kind of lead and then I'll go into it.
Oh, interesting. This is always part of the most exciting part of doing readings is for doing them for people I've never met.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to let you lead a little bit
I
with
don't
it.
even have a last name.
Phil K. Phil, I forget what his last name is. Are you there, Phil? You want to share your last name? It's up to you. Um,
It's
I
okay. I
think it's
think they can just tell me what Tukina isha tutuia lekiana ya tukuya sakiana nia. 'Cause right away I'm tuning into the root chakra
okay.
and oh my,
Kowalik, yeah. Oh, tell him what card that is.
that is the blue dragon from Pleiades, and this prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation. Okay,
Oh,
this
heart
is a
activate.
yeah. Sikoni aliki shaniki dawayaka. I feel like this sense of activating, sending clearing to the root chakra, To feel a little bit more like in a sense of stable flow so that
Mm,
you can like allow yourself to move into this sense of knowing that you are a divine creator, and it
mm,
all looks different. It all looks different to different people, and so going with what comes to you first, what comes to you first, what brings you excitement, what brings you passion, what lights you up, that will be a leader for you. That will be like, oh yeah, Asia Nikiasha, and I want to send you blue rays.
mhm,
uh, i'm sensing I'm sensing some loss,
mm,
sensing some loss in your life. And so now, like, using those feelings to create from. So, harnessing the feelings,
yeah, of the
har-
loss.
harnessing the feelings so that you can transmute them into something else that brings you joy. So, no energy is lost. Energy is constant. Energy does not
Mhm,
die. It's just moving from here to there, from seen to unseen. Nothing is lost. It's just moved into another state of being. So, how can you connect? Know that you are forever connected.
and I sense that with him with the loss too.
Interesting.
Um, I also, I do know him well, but I feel when Yeshua is here for him, he's saying that, yes, nothing's lost, and he's also saying something about there are no secrets.
Mm,
And I think it's relating to, um, how you feel is how you're seen. There
mm,
is there's nothing you can keep from me. There's nothing you can keep from God. We are
mm,
one and the same. Your face is my face. As you see that reflection in others, you see it in me. Keep that in mind. So you know this. He knows this. He knows this. He knows this. He knows this. And he says he knows this. But keep this in mind also as you see yourself in the reflection of others that you
mm,
judge as, um, not in alignment with you. So there is a very strong, opinion within him. There's a strong sense
mm,
of what's right and what's wrong. He has a sense of strong morals, and he has a sense of guardianship of protecting others. But they're also asking you to hold strong and use that energy. It's very powerful. You can use it, but use it and don't forget to integrate, the energy of compassion, because compassion wielded with strength will get you farther than anger wielded with strength. So he knows this, he knows this, he knows this, but apply this, apply this, apply this, apply this. And ukuriti akharit arat ukutush utusht utushukuti aragmatert imakalamaham. And they're also saying, like,
mm,
don't, um, compartmentalize things, like, don't keep things separate.
mm.
Um, don't
Yes.
Yeah, go into what you're feeling, yeah.
Well, I also have this card, which is a sword Omega Dragon. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the lighter consciousness. Which, oh, Siane Kia, Oshtoto Kiana Kia. I feel like this is kind of going in hand with what you were just saying and what we were
The
both saying.
divine feminine strength, the compassion, yeah.
Yeah, and just like allowing the blue rose, allowing the healing, allowing the love into your heart, and then from that being able to birth new creations, allowing the divine feminine flow, which, as you were saying about the opposite of compartmentalizing is flowing, and seeing the river of flow, the river of water cleansing
The kursiyaha,
and making
yes.
anew. And just so you know, I feel also Jesus has a connection to Pleiades as well.
Yes, yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think it's interesting that Phil must have a connection with Pleiades as well
Phil, you listening? Yeah.
as
Yeah,
a
I feel
star
that's true
child,
too.
as a
Yeah.
star child from Pleiades. And so allowing the blue light, the blue rose to enter, you can call upon the dragon, the Pleiadian dragon, to breathe the blue rose consciousness into him, the healing blue rose. But I can also channel that through a little bit now too.
Yeah, yeah. So bring that in. But before you do, I want to say with him also, I'm seeing they're almost showing me like an analogy of uh, different cups, and you've got balls in each cup. They're saying, take the, I know it sounds so weird. I almost see ping pong balls in these cups. And it's saying, take the balls out of the cups and create one cup and put all the balls in that instead of, I think it's just energetically speaking, things are separated a little bit. And when you were saying wielding the feminine power, taking all your strength, but pulling it through the heart, grounding all of your strength, your masculine power through the heart. You want to, you said you wanted to bring something in more. Yeah.
Kukia to kore shiketu kuya yesa kudu ya koto shukri akari to kuaka. Jekutu kuya salai asanai koto dui akare ya sai akato kore kato kore. Sakuri kudu ayo to ku. Ay 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 ay.
Mm. Okay, beautiful. That was really nice. And then I heard electric being of light. Yes, you serve the collective. We know you do. You are already seen. Sukurutaha. So you're already seen, you're already heard, you're already serving. Don't have to do any more. You already are that. Been supercharged for the past few days. Wonder what that's about. Um,
Okay, now you got to channel that into something.
yeah, I just feel it's you're coming into a real sense of yourself, of who you are beyond the search, beyond the journey, beyond what you're looking for. There's a sense of power that you're coming into. I think that's what it is. Your sense of power, like you're being turned on and
Mm.
switched on. So just I keep on getting with you a lot of power, a lot of power, a lot of power. And um, more and more you're going to be, I feel like people are just going to be drawn to that. So just continue to be in that powerful energy. What do you?
I invite you, Phil, to write. If you're not already writing your journey, however you want to automatically
Oh, writing. I've told him to write too. Yeah.
just let it go, let it stream into the words on the paper and just see what happens.
Yeah. Let that inspiration flow through you. And people will want to see that, want to be around that. And then you won't have to search so hard for what it is you're seeking. It's just like that flow. Yeah, the heart. It's the heart. It's coming more into the heart. I think that's what you're feeling too. There's an excitement
It's like,
coming to the heart. I also feel there's an older female energy that's working with you with that.
well,
There's an older female energy, like a grandmother or female type energy that's helping you right now with coming into the heart center and feeling those energetic shifts. I just felt that. Um,
yay.
Beautiful. Yay, yay, beautiful.
Much love to
Um,
you.
yeah, he's very powerful healer and he has a
Yeah.
connection to Yeshua too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a really
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do really totally feel like, oh, Grandmother Anna.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
who it is. That's who it is.
And yeah, have you read that book?
Yeah, he has. I read a little bit of it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I listened to it a couple of times being read on YouTube, but I haven't like I listen more than I read. But oh my gosh, I totally Phil, I feel like you will also be channeling your writing, channeling. There's a lot in store for
There's
you.
more to come. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I'm getting emotional. Let the
Oh,
emotions run. Just let them run.
yeah. Yeah,
It don't.
that's that lost piece. That's that loss that you were feeling before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that female energy, that grandmother energy, that's she's she's got you. She's
Mm.
like orchestrating things. She's kind of like, I got this all under control. It's like so you can let go. Let it
Let go,
stream
let
through.
God.
Yeah, let go, let God. Beautiful. Okay. So
Thank you.
do you feel like that's good for him? Feel
Yeah.
good? Okay, cool.
Do
You're
you?
welcome. Yeah, yeah, I feel we're good. Um, so I know a couple of other people signed up. I saw Debbie said she did. For those of you who are asking, if you want a reading, I put the link for $11 donation for the PayPal on YouTube and Facebook, and you can scroll up in the comments for that. So let me go. Who do we have
And we're
next?
going till 5, we said, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go until 5, so we're gonna get everyone done. And for those of you who want to read, I think we'll maybe 20 minutes before, we'll kind of cut it off and say no more accepting, no more, some a half an hour before, something like that. Yeah, so we are going to be going at 5 o'clock. So let's see. I think Sophie said she donated. Who before, and then Audrey, Enid, Debbie. Okay. So why don't we go to Sophie
Okay.
and then we'll do Audrey
Okay, and I saw Debbie
and then
too.
Debbie. Yeah, so
Okay.
Sophie, Audrey. So Sophie, I also know. So I can start it if you want, and then
Yeah,
you can
it's cool.
finish.
This is
Yeah.
fun. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
this is fun. You can start it. I mean, either
Yeah.
way, whether I go first or second, I still don't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
That's true. Um, yeah, so Sophie. Okay. So I'm gonna actually I feel I'm gonna pull in some light language for her and then I'll pull in some English, but um Shame on the nanny, no corri te 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 shoo. Te 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 ya roku to 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 shika te 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 makara te 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 unto corri shika ta mara te ya te 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 unto qui ta 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 ishikaru to wi te anda te 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 uto to te ya ya su so there's this feeling I'm getting almost like a tape sped up fast, stop slow, and going back, fast, stop slow, going back. I almost feel like they're trying to say, like, you have this ability. I know this sounds weird, like to control time. It's almost like you can kind of, we all do because time is relative, but it's like they want to get the point across that it's all your perception. Like, how fast things go, how slow they go, how they move, how you move through it. Pay attention to when things feel very fast and fluid, and pay attention to when things feel very stuck and small, because that's going to depend on you and where you're at. Um, I also feel like there's a softer energy that wants to work through you and channel through you if you will allow it and let it. I think sometimes you create a limitation on things. I think you create a little resistance and a little limitations because I think you're looking for like something, but it's already there. There's an energy that's already there. That's feels like a softer kind of feminine energy. You want to feel into what you're feeling, Dina? I see something's going on.
Like, those are big giant smiles. Well, I pulled a few cards from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, and the
Yes,
one
I do resist, she said. Yes.
burn up the resistance.
Oh my God. Wow, I have chills. Wow. Yeah.
Um, so goddess of eternal flame, I'm an eternal flame, and each day my light grows bigger. So allowing the light to melt away what is blocking, what is creating resistance. The resistance only exists because you allow it. So you can allow the light to grow from your heart, grow from your beingness. And like, look, there's like this glowing light on her head.
Yeah, Bridget. I love Bridget. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm even feeling it, like allowing the sunlight in, allowing sun energy, connecting with sun energy. And then I have Zhao Zongjing, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear.
Wow. Well, that's a beautiful card. When my
Yeah.
mind is clear, the way is clear.
So it's
Love
like,
that.
what thoughts are looming that you can move, move out, and be like, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. I eliminate, cancel, clear, release. Um, and allowing the more divine thought forms to come in through the channel, allowing
Yes.
the divine light to flow through you, and
Yeah.
like, and just trust and see what it feels like to choose the thought forms that feel good.
Yes. Yes.
uh, and this is beautiful. I've Saraswati, this, like, so I just want to notice, like,
Saraswati. Yeah,
all
I
this
love it.
energy around the head.
Yeah. It's all that
So,
divine connection.
right,
Yeah.
the
The
goddess
crown
of
chakra.
self-knowledge, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So, okay, so I'm feeling it in the solar plexus.
She's got to
So,
open up her solar plexus.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and just like being,
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like everything you're saying is perfect for her. And what you were saying about when you're in that place, so I actually pulled a card for you, Sophie. Your guidance is divinely guided, Akasha. And what it is that you're seeking something outside and expecting to connect that way. And that's creating resistance because you can't connect that way. You're not going to be able, because that's connecting from the mind, and there's going to be a barrier on the mind and a limitation on the mind. So you're expecting to get somewhere and then connect. And that's why you're having resistance. Instead, we would like you to see that you're already there and connect from that space. So when you're in your feeling good space, when you're clearing the energy of trying to get somewhere and you're just in the energy of feeling and releasing that, like you said, that just releasing, you'll connect easier. And that's through going into your feeling good, going into your love, because doubt doesn't live where love lives. Doubt lives where there's room for doubt. There is no room within the heart for doubt. There just is. So you need to connect through your feeling, through the
um,
feeling.
I gotta switch to do this on my I gotta switch off this so they're
Yeah.
crackling. I just come back.
Yeah. 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 You
Uh,
could come back.
okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do it that way. I apologize, but it's a high frequency energy. So, uh,
Yeah. The crackling happens if she's not using her headphones. You got to charge your phone right now. Is that what it is?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's not
Yeah.
that bad.
It's not that bad.
Okay. Guys,
So
can we
yeah.
just
So
go with the crackling, please? I will. We'll just channel through me, but please, no more crackling, please. Please. Okay. So I feel like channeling some high frequency energy um for Sophie. I think her name is beautiful.
yeah.
So for the heart to sacral, heart to solar plexus, is allowing that divine flow of creativity to get out of the mind and using things that having it filter and like approach from the heart space to like create from I'm feeling inner child, just like remembering what it's like to
Yeah,
paint,
innocent. Yeah,
to
definitely.
paint like when you didn't care what things look like, and it was
Yeah,
telling you how to think or what to believe, and like there's nobody around you to tell you what to do or how to think, what flows straight from your heart. So you just want to like clear away a little resistance so that we can open the sea of love.
yeah. Lightheartedness, innocence, lightheartedness, softness. Go to the softness, go to the lightheartedness, go to those places instead of going to. I think there was a lot of conditioning that happened in your childhood in school that really, and with parents, not saying, obviously our parents love us, they do the best they can, but there was a little harshness, a little criticalness, I think, that kind of shaped this
Oh, you can
resistance
mother
here.
your own child and let her know that it's okay, that you're safe, that your feelings, your thoughts matter.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Sarah. I just get like,
No, I think we're on the same page with the inner child. I think that there was some programming or criticalness that's cut into her sense of allowing. So, because every time she allowed or every time she went to just be free or just there was like a nope, nope, nope,
mm,
and a sense of not trusting what's or
yeah,
having to define things.
yeah.
So the freedom to just be in the energies were kind of cut. Um, So instead of trying to go channel now and trying to go just kind of go into the feelings like Dina said about the inner child. Go into the feelings of connecting to her and setting her free in that way. And then when you go to channel, it'll be easier because you're doing some inner healing work, right? Whenever we do the inner healing work, yeah,
Channel your inner child. Channel your inner child. Channel you. Channel your soul
yes,
essence. That is where to start. Is channeling the pieces of yourself that want to be heard.
yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, and if that's done through vocal channeling or if that's done through writing, there is a sense of healing that needs to occur there, and that, I think, is the root of all the resistance that you're experiencing otherwise, because you have immense abilities, including, like I was saying in the beginning, that ability to slow down time, move through timelines. You have more abilities than you realize, I think, because you have such a strong like, you have a really strong connection on the other side,
Oh,
but
wow.
there's some things that need healing now, um,
I'll be
that
right
that'll
back. I'm going
happen.
to grab my Bluetooth
Yeah,
headphones.
yeah. So that message was for Sophie. I think I hope that was helpful. Um, Dina's gonna come back. There's some crackling noises. She's gonna come back and put in her headphones to get that crackling out of here. But if you're just joining us, we've been going live. We've been setting the intention to connect to Yeshua. And you're welcome, my love, and setting the intentions to connect to the dragon. And we've been channeling messages for those of you. Yeah, lots of clicking, Deb. She's going to come
Yeah,
back.
I
It's her
feel.
headphones.
I just
Um,
don't want this to be a bad hearing experience. I want to try this and see if I'm putting my vanity aside because this is going to look really silly.
what is it?
Wait until you see this. It's like a headband that has headphones in it.
Oh, oh, I was like, what? I'm like,
Can you
is that
hear
better?
me?
Yeah. Is that better?
Can you hear me?
I think so. Is that better? Debbie says sexy. Um,
Yeah. Can you hear me?
okay, we can hear you, can't see
Can you hear
you.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you, I can't see you.
Hello?
I can't see you, but I can hear you. There you are. Um,
What is going on?
she's trying to figure it out.
Can you hear me now?
Figure it out too. Yeah, I can hear it's the audio is a little weird. It's kind of like shushy.
Oh, so it's not any better than clicking?
I don't know. I think I don't know. What do you guys think about the audio on her end? Um, is it better than the clicking? Much blessings to you who are just joining us and watching us. If you we're going to go to about 5 o'clock here. We have a couple of more readings to get in. um,
This is so funny. I need a lesson about charging phone before going live, so I never have to run into this again.
so Debbie says the hissing is
Can you
better
hear
than
me
the click.
okay?
Okay, Debbie says the hissing is better than the clicking. London GL says sound is not great.
Okay. Okay. I heard
Because
that.
it's intermittent versus the constant white noise. Yeah, lower the volume of your mic, Robert Scarpa says. Rob says people are offering suggestions.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is the clicking gone?
The clicking is gone. Wait, is it back? I don't know. I think
No,
it's
it's
better.
gone. It's
Okay. All right,
better.
the clicking's gone.
Wow,
Okay.
thank you. Woo!
All right, it's good now. Um, it's the mic, adjust the mic, Fibonacci says. Um, okay, so maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, so I think we end with Sophie, then I think we have Audrey and Debbie. If
Yeah.
you've made a donation and I didn't mention your name, please let me know so we can be sure to get to you before we end
Yeah, I
today.
saw that. I think Robert made a
Rob, did you
donation.
make a donation? I think you did. And anybody who else did that I didn't see because I'm not checking my PayPal right now, just let me know. All right, so I also made a donation. Thank you. So that's on Pui. Am I saying your name right? On Pui Lei? I am, if I'm messing that up, please let me know. And so someone who said I did my donation, okay, we got a bunch of people. So someone who said I did my donation, Facebook user, I don't know who that is. Just let me know your name. And Fibonacci says I made a small donation. You got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Lee, okay. All right. Okay, so I think we have a bunch of people that made it. And Erica, you made a donation too. Oh, so we have a bunch of people. Okay. So we have a bunch of people that donated. So I think we're going to stop accepting donations because we have
Yeah.
a bunch of people that we have to read. All
Yeah.
right. So we're going to stop accepting donations for readings. If we didn't get to you, we're certainly open to doing another one. So for those of you who all made your donations, we're going to get you and do that. And however long that takes, we'll do that, right? So let's go into, I think it was Audrey and then
Okay.
Debbie and then the rest of the people who just said it.
Okay.
All right. So
Yep.
Audrey.
Right.
So Audrey.
Well, Audrey, I know a little bit more.
Okay.
So,
Audrey. All right. So I'm just going to start speaking light language for Audrey. All right, so it was like right what I heard was like you're too much up in the here and the others and the mind and the active You have to bring like bring your energy down. Many of you are way too up high. You believe that to connect that you have to leave your body or to go up high. No, in fact, connection is stronger when you're balanced. So think of your chakras, as a tree, be in the trunk, be in the heart, then extend your roots into the ground and your branches up into the sky. That's how you connect, not from sitting on top of the branches. They break. Remember how fragile they can be. So rutukutikiaha, get into the heart center. Zumbutikishia ardama ishimahama. Ukurinene ishishishishishiaha. So you have assistance. Also, there's a feminine energy. I see a rose. It feels like Mary is working with you, assisting you. You have legions of angels. There's a lot of guidance. But there's some distractions that's kind of getting in the way of hearing the guidance. There's a little bit of white noise. There's a little bit of like, I don't know how to hear it. I can't hear it, but it's already there. Again, this is kind of similar to Sophie, with there is a little resistance, but yours is more like there's so much. You have so much. There's so much that there's almost like I don't know how to pinpoint it. It's almost like there's so much around you that you have to clear it. You have to clear it all and you have to push it. Enid, okay, yeah, we didn't forget you. You have to push it a little. It's too close. You got to push it a little away from you. You're too much in it. You're too much in all these things that are around you. So not only they're like telling you all these things you need to do, you got to pull your energy down. You got to ground, pull your energy down into the heart, and you also have to create like a boundary, a little space, a little boundary, because you're feeling a lot there, especially for empathic people. I feel like you're very empathic. You can use that gift, but you have to create this little bit more of a boundary. How's that feeling on your end?
I'm just writing down the names really quickly.
Oh yeah, write down the names. Good. So I pulled for you, Audrey. She's not watching right now. She's gonna watch on the replay. Time to go. The angel card, time to go. So whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's time to do it. So if there's an ending that's happening, it's only because there's a new beginning. So see that ending as the end of a cycle. And I feel like with this new cycle, there might be a little bit confusion about how to start, how to begin, how to proceed forward. But because I said, like, I feel like there's many choices, but it doesn't matter. It just matters that you're grounded in your heart. Doesn't matter what the choices are. It doesn't matter how you're getting there. This advice I should take for myself too. But I feel like there's some channeling ability here too. There's some gift. You got some gifts. I don't know if you're a channel or a psychic or something, but you have gifts and abilities. But I feel Divine Mother with you as well. The sisterhood of the Divine Rose, Mary Magdalene, all that stuff. I see a rose as soon as I hear her name, I see a rose. And you can work with those energies, but there's certain things you got to do first, like grounding in here, and then pushing energies back so you're just in your sovereign space. And yeah.
So first of all, I got the Gaia Dragon card.
Oh, nice.
And I feel like this one is like, oh man, it's that balance of, like you were saying, sending down like the energy through and around. And she is very much psychic medium. She's so very gifted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and very, very gifted. And it's like having that balance of flow and doing some movement to move the energy around through, and the courage to let go of the things that want to fall away to make room for new connections, and There's this courage in new beginnings, courage in new ways of. They don't want me to use my voice right, and they want me to not speak in English, but the courage is within already, and it's like magnifying. It wants space to magnify.
Yeah, space. She needs space.
Yeah. And there are things that can be let go of that are taking up time, that are not serving as much as the things that she's really excited about. So letting go of relationships that are not balanced in their receptivity, letting go of some clients that, there are some things that are like need to be expressed to create more room.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, communication and boundaries. She's allowing too many people in that space. She's got to push it back so she can hear herself clearer and her guidance clearer.
It's so funny. She's actually right now she has a really beautiful container that she does a lot of healing that I really love. And she's amazing. It's like we're always growing, we're always improving, we're always opening up more. And so I just want to send some blue green earth energy to circulate back up and wash through. So allowing more flow, more space, more time for creativity.
Yeah. And for play and
things
joy.
want to be created, birthed through you, Audrey. And so things that combining flowing, bringing more flow into your process so that things are not separate. Things are more like water.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. Yeah. So she's got a lot. She's just got to create some boundaries. All right. So why don't we so we have a bunch of people to get to. You wrote everyone down?
Yeah. So
Yeah. I think Debbie was
Enid
next. Oh, okay.
No?
Yeah, either Enid or Debbie. I think one of those.
So I'm feeling Enid.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I don't know Enid. Let me connect first. This is dragon energy. There's a lot of strong energy with this person. A lot of ancient energy. So immediately I saw like this energy, this force field with this person. It's like there's almost like a steel color, like a silver, and it washed. It was just very strong. This person I feel like is very strong. They're both strong-willed. and their strength works against them sometimes, I think, because they block things because they're strong. It's like they're strong, but then they're strong-willed, and they kind of like, but you are an impenetrable force. So your strength, it can be a blessing and a curse, but when you wield it correctly, it can open a lot of opportunities and doors for you. I feel like also there's something that you don't fully disclose about yourself. I feel like you keep yourself kind of like the best kept secret, or maybe you pride yourself on not revealing yourself in that way to so many people. Um, but I feel like there's different ways to apply your strength and use your gifts that you haven't yet explored. And there's something that you're quite not looking at that's already there. So you're just not seeing it. There's a solution. There's a solution to a problem that you're kind of not really acknowledging. It's something you're being a little stubborn about, but that's like already there. But I feel like you have very strong energies that work with you. Like I feel like you could be a healer and you could like really like rapidly clear things like clear things like shh. But I feel like this gift of strength, I don't know how it's this gift, you have to fine tune it because I don't really feel like it's working for you yet. Like it is and it isn't, and then you're not sure and it's like confusing but I feel like once you master it, it's going to really move mountains for you. It's the type of gift that will move. I hope this is resonating. Um, what are you feeling?
Well, I pulled. I want to just tune a little bit more. Okay, it has to do. There's something going on with the throat chakra, and the first thing that so I pulled these cards, and one was about taking a break. Taking a break, and this is not like this is like taking maybe mini breaks, just like taking a break in the moment to really feel into what you want to say yes to. Feeling into, like, before rushing in and saying yes, like, is this something that you'll be doing to bring in your soul family, to connect with your soul family? You have contracts coming to you. So you want to make space so that you can speak your truth and open up your throat chakra to authentically connect, authentically express what is on your heart with those that are in alignment. And more of your soul family will be coming to you. More divine connections are like on the way. And so I feel like one of the things about this yes is like saying yes to yourself. Saying yes to you. And allowing yourself to take breaks from the thinking, taking breaks from the thinking, any overthinking, any
right, any mind games that get in the way,
right, like anything like that's so when it's like an actual yes and you feel it in your body, you know. And so working with that energy of like, what is a true yes for you?
I actually put some cards for her too, and I got go for it, which is kind of like yes. And trustworthy guidance. So I think that it's the same thing. I think that there's some opportunity that you'll know when it's a yes, when you're trusting your guidance. So whatever guidance that you're getting at this time, trust that because that's your inner guidance. And then when you trust that, you'll be able to say yes. Yeah, I think we're in alignment with that.
I
But
love
there
that.
is,
And
I
I
feel
love
like
this.
there
Like,
is, just make sure you're using your strength in a positive way is a
I,
message I get for you. Oh,
right.
yeah,
I feel
the
like that
guidance, yeah,
light.
the light.
And then this is Soul Family holding the space. And this is the light coming in. And yeah, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one message I just keep on getting for her is just like make sure you're using your strength in a positive way. Like
I love
realign, put your energy because she's so powerful that I feel like if she misdirects her energy,
I
it can
do
be,
feel like there's something that wants to break through, like something that is like using the power to the power of the voice, using her power in how she communicates with grace,
yeah.
delivering the messages that need to be delivered.
Oh, it's
For,
444.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God, 444. Yeah, it's so
yeah,
we're really funny because we're like, yeah, you know, 444 is also about, I feel like, efficiency and using your power efficiently, using your power, to do your work in ways that are for the highest good. And it's like all connected with like how you use your energy.
yeah. Yeah, how you direct the power. That's what it is. I think we're saying it in a slightly different way, but yeah. She has to be more conscious of how she's directing her power. And that's about intention too. Where's your intention? How are you directing your energy? Because she's so powerful that if she's not directing it in the right way, she's gonna give she's gonna give intention to something she might not necessarily want. So it's awareness, it's intention, right? So Melissa, we're doing readings by donation, but we stopped taking any new people because we have a bunch of people to get through. So you can join us. Stay tuned, and if you want a reading, you can join us on the next live.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I hope that resonated, Enid. You have a lot of potential and power. Let's do you want to do Debbie next?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do Debbie next. So
Um,
she's somebody that I'm very close to.
yeah. Thank you,
Um,
Enid.
thank you, Enid. You got beautiful energy.
Yeah, right.
You all do. Um, so I mean, I know Debbie pretty well. So if you want to lead, you can lead. But I will say that what I just want to say to her is that you have such you outwardly present your more masculine side, but there is such a beautiful, soft, loving person that I feel like you're connecting with more through our connection. I feel like I help you become more in the feminine and you help me be more in the masculine. So I just wanted to say that because I feel like that's through our connection. But um, you can connect to her what you feel, and then I'll keep speaking light language for her too. Um,
I see infinity. Okay, so the first thing I got was I'm pulling from my Galactic Enchantment Oracle deck, and the first card I got was Sacral Chakra.
ooh,
This is a light language, light coded deck that I have. And from the sacral is where creativity really comes from, right? So it's like about balancing. We need to clear a little bit of stuff going on in there. Like I
Do you
feel
want to tell her about the sacral chakra? Yeah, that's
oh
creativity, right? The sacral chakra is like creativity.
yeah.
Um,
Yep. And divine timing and puzzle piece. Okay, so I'm gonna weave these together really along the channel. So Debbie, you see the puzzle pieces coming together. You see
yeah.
the puzzle pieces coming together. You see people, and like the people are the puzzle pieces, but they're also their gifts are the puzzle pieces. So you see beyond. You see beyond what people even tell you they are, so that you can come in
Mm,
using your organic divine timing of knowing once you come in and show people how to see the puzzle, how to see the puzzle, and using tapping into that sacral power, tapping into the birthing energy, and merging and seeing how it all comes together, seeing and showing how the pieces come together. So you do your part, they do theirs. How do you work together with your clients, with the other people around you to bring synergy? You bring synergy, it's within you, it's just magnifying.
mm,
Magnifying and bringing in more collective energy. We want to embrace that. We want to embrace the now, and knowing that we don't work on our time, we work on divine time. That is a lesson that many people will hear from you. They will be inspired by the way that you see the
mm.
puzzle pieces coming together.
Yeah, that's true. I put some cards for her. I got giving and receiving, and notice the signs,
Ah,
and notice the signs, and priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So yeah, I think that she is a leader. I think she can help a lot of people, and I feel like the notice the signs is like what you said. Notice how everything's coming up together. Notice how everything is coming together. Notice that around you, but also be in alignment with giving and receiving. So as you give to others, be open to receive for yourself. And I feel like you're becoming more in tune with the feminine side of you, the vulnerable side of you, the emotional side of you, the giving side of you. Um, like I said in the beginning, I think that's part of our friendship is me. Like she's actually a business partner of mine, and she's teaching me to be my more masculine, and and I feel like with sales and all of that, and I feel like helping her be more feminine. I used to give more than receiving. Yeah, I'm used to giving more than receiving. Yeah, I think a lot of us are. So, um, but in order, right? Oh, the clicking is gone.
Yeah, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm gonna see how long I can go without charging my phone.
Okay. In order to receive, you have to give. In order to give, you have to receive, right? It goes hand in hand. So the more you can receive, like allow yourself to receive, the more you're opening yourself up to be able to give, right? They go hand in hand.
That was the infinity symbol that I was seeing in the beginning.
Yeah. Learning the balance. Yeah, learning the balance. And I think you're also learning the balance. And that is masculine and feminine energy too, because the masculine's all about, action, taking action, going forward into that action, taking a lot. And the feminine is about the receiving. So, and coming into balance of those two. What is that beautiful dragon card that you have there?
This is a pure white dragon from Orion.
Ooh, love
Transforms your
that.
ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand.
Oh, beautiful.
So I feel like this kind of culminates like what you were saying, like what is coming through you and what's coming through is like now taking all that wisdom and like
Yes. Yeah.
spreading your wings and then allowing that, you know how the wings like they flap open, they come back in, they flap open, they come back in, and it's like
Like a
looking
contraction, expansion. Yeah.
exactly. And I feel like it's like, but the light is still there, the light is still emanating, but it's just like having that balance, like you said. So I feel like I just want to just bring in some light code just to seal that in, just to activate that.
Oof.
To activate that. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'll go after you.
Bye. Thank you.
Ya ju ya ukuto ju ya ukuto ju ya ti ya uto ju ya undo ya ah. Yeah, so there's also a lot of beautiful energy around you. And I think she's also seems like she's going through a little bit of an awakening, opening up to other parts of herself that maybe are unfamiliar.
Which
Um,
explains that card.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So there's more to you than meets the eye, and you're more than you realize. I always felt that way about her, but it's
I love
coming
that.
through now as well.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Deb.
Thank you, Deb.
Who
Okay.
was next on our list?
So then there was a Robert, I think.
Robert Scarpa. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Debbie.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Debbie. Thank you.
I know you put in the spot. You're welcome. She said, thank you, Dina.
Welcome. Thank
Robert Scarpa. Yeah, he's somebody I know as well.
you.
Um, but that's
This is
okay.
great.
It's all right.
This is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
can start with some light language for him, and then you want to pull cards when I'm doing some light language for him.
yeah, sounds so good. We're gonna economize a little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iya, utu yakarate, undo yakarate, olokute arateke, amakate yujukute shikatakote yashikate no shikatake shukatakote and the karakate gutake shikate, zukutakate shukate nukutakate shikatakote nakarate arate gurusukarate, gurnu the yarunto katake jukatako shukate yanakatako shikate no de. The Korean the I just, that was meant for you to receive, but I felt like there's a lot of guidance with you. There's a lot of guidance with you. I think you have the capacity to communicate um, in a very large way with a lot of guidance and bring in a lot of energy. Um, and I think you have some kind of like obligation to do that almost. I feel like there's like I don't know if there's a contract or there's some kind of like, oh, you feel that too, Dina? Yeah, I feel like you're like, I have to do this work and I am gonna do it as what is that? What does it say?
It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some kind of contracts with like many beings, I feel like. And I feel like you served them in many ways. So like maybe some of those contracts are there. Um, but I feel like even if they weren't, I feel like you have a sense of obligation. I feel within you there's a sense of obligation to do this work and to be committed to doing this work. And maybe that obligation comes from those contracts. Um, but it doesn't limit your potential to, you know, even if you're not contractually binded to it, I feel like you would still choose to work and be of service. Tell me what you're feeling, Dina.
Okay. So one of the cards that I pulled, and right now I'm also feeling okay, I'm feeling it in the root chakra. And the card is one of the cards is Dance with Me. And this is about movement. This is about movement and shifting how you use your energy. And the other card is about boundaries. It seems like there's a lot
Mm.
of energy around like having better boundaries because it seems that you're receiving energy from others that are not serving you, and that because there's no boundaries, so it's like
Mm.
upsetting your feeling of well-being. It's
Mm.
this so it's like we need to like change something up and do a shift and feel like how do you set compassionate boundaries, like whether it be human beings or guides or other energies, and like closing out contracts, releasing is the other card, releasing soul patterns, contracts, looking into what are your soul patterns. Are you having a pattern that is feeling that is like run its course from other lifetimes that is carried over into this lifetime that makes you feel a little like you can't feel totally good unless you're doing for other people?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I felt that too. Yeah, like a lot of like feels like he must be of service to a lot of people, a lot of beings even, not just people. I feel like a lot of beings on the other side as well. Um,
Yeah, and I feel like it's unfolding of a rose. I feel like there's this unfolding of a rose of like lifting the petals, looking at the petals and like unfolding. And so, how can you go into a dance with that energy so that you can shift and like shift your perception by shifting the energy? And this doesn't mean like literal dancing. Oh God, I'm gonna
right,
have to
like
plug my charger back in for no problem.
that's all right. I pulled a card for you, the See Only Love card, which I kind of think is what you're saying about the contracts. It's saying just see past the errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings. See only love within yourself and others. Just
Mm,
focus on the love that underlies every situation. I do feel like with him, there's a lot of people around him, like needing on him, pulling on him, even like not just physical humans. Like I feel like
right,
beings, like
right.
beings too. I do know that he's a channel and he does a lot of like automatic writing.
Okay.
And but I feel like there's so many beings that he communicates with and they're all there, um, that there's a sense of obligation.
Yeah, and I feel like it's about now making space. I feel like a little tuning, like fine tuning and clearing out um old energies that are not serving anymore, and just allowing some more creative flow
in how you move through your life. Like, how are you dancing with yourself, dancing with the different energies, like going back into retreating and one-on-one time with you versus servings like that? And how can you tune into using that energy, the channeling energy, in a way that feeds your soul?
Right. Yeah.
And you maybe are ready, but can you? I feel like the energy is about receiving more energy to fill your cup up more.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of everybody else's, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's definitely true for him. Yeah. He does a lot of channeling work, and I feel like that's part of it. That's part of learning boundaries and channeling, right? And just be mindful that when we are, sometimes when we're channeling, we can create contracts with other beings that we might not be aware of too. So you want to maybe look into that and clear those contracts so you can just be sovereign in yourself.
Yeah.
Um, all right, cool. I
Well,
think
thank
we
you.
I
Thank
think
you,
we did
Robert.
good
I
with
hope that
Rob.
resonated.
Yeah, I don't know if he's watching. Maybe he'll watch the replay.
It's okay. So
Oh, he
to
said thank you
connect now.
both. Good. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I wrote a list because
I know I would have forgotten too.
I know there's a fib. I don't know if I pronounced that right. There was a
Sovereign, yes, Rob. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Well, I could go on. Oh, hi, Mariame.
there's a Fibonacci. Oh, that's so
Fibonacci.
cute, Fibonacci. Ah!
Yeah.
I didn't even put that together yet. So what's his real name?
I don't know. Fibonacci, what's your real name? I think that this person connects on my YouTube and has left beautiful
That's
comments
so
and links
funny,
up, but I don't know their.
Fibonacci. Well, you know what? We'll refer to you as the energy known as Fibonacci.
uh,
If you don't want to give us your name, but that is really awesome. I'm always drawing Fibonacci spirals. Actually, I love them.
yeah.
So all right. So which card deck? Okay, I'm gonna go. Which card deck
Oh,
do you want me to
his
pull
name is
from?
Matthias. Matthias. Am I saying it right, Matthias?
Oh, thank you, everyone. By the way, for all of you watching and listening, watching, listening, participating. Just
I'm
laugh
gonna go to
every time I set a time limit and say, "Oh, let's just we'll set the time limit for an hour and a half."
I know it never
I
works,
don't
right?
know why I bother because it doesn't work out that way. It's like no, 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 no.
Ooh,
So I just
ooh.
go with it. I just go with it. I just think it's funny. This happened yesterday. It happened Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like,
I'm pulling some cards for
okay.
Matthias.
I'm pulling from the dragon deck. Like I feel like,
Yeah, I pulled from the dragon deck too. That's so funny. Let's see. Imagine if we both get the same card.
oh man, we had a break with the crackling, but it just came back.
Yeah, it's all right.
All
It
right,
is what it is, right?
yeah. Matthias. Okay, I love that. Matthias. Okay, Shinia Poi Shakaya da Taya Laia Katia da. Okay, Earth Star Chakra. I'm being brought to his Earth Star Chakra. Connecting with Earth. So much more in the head. We want to find the pathway from the head all the way down, soul star chakra, all the way down to earth star chakra. Allowing the snakes, allowing, what do you call that when you have the experience with, like,
Kundalini.
yeah, that. All of a sudden,
Kundalini rising.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Golden Christ the Dragon brings you
Oh my God. I got white gold dragon from Lyra.
Stop it. That's so fun. We're so in sync now.
But that's they're similar, right? Because this is Christ light,
Yeah.
this dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Golden Christ the Dragon brings you higher loves that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light, you are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like you have just beautiful energy, strong connection to Yeshua as well. And the ability to expand, but you have to start seeing through, like Tina said, not through the head, but through the heart. Oh, there's a lot of energy I feel like with this person.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, woo, yeah, yeah, woo, no, yeah, a lot of galactic connection as well. Itekara maya, tukurte kalahate maharet, aya, woo, you wa, woo, zuerte, yardara, na, ya, woo, ya, woo, ay, ah,
Really?
ah.
Oh my god.
Hey, ah, ooh, ah, yee, ooh, ah. So I just feel like there's like a galactic beings that are almost like moving me, like, yeah. I feel like they want to communicate with you. You like maybe try connecting, doing some exercises where you're moving your mouth and throat and opening up. Yeah, to receive some light language or receive. Um, this person also feels very gifted to me. We have a lot of gifted people on this live. I feel like every person we connect to, they're really like powerful and gift. Like each one of you is so connected, so gifted, so more than you realize. You're just all so you're just all so wonderful.
Right? So
And I don't know if you all are really connect like I feel like you all have leadership abilities. You're all here to usher in the new age, as me and Dina are as well. Um, there might be some holding back here too. I think a lot of you are holding back.
that's the humanness.
And
That's
it's the
like that.
humanness. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that I feel like it's a challenge of like really allowing the flame, really allowing our fullness to come out. There's it's like, sometimes, oh, come on, flame, please, thank you. Um uh letting our flame really illuminate and come on, not playing small. It's like if we sometimes there's this fear that's from like lifetimes, other lifetimes of like, oh, can I really show up, can I really be this
Yes.
big, can I really
Yes.
be that big, can I really, well, and
Yes. Yes. Am I allowed to shine my light that bright? If I shine my light that bright, other people they might judge me or I might judge myself. And so a lot of you I think are fearing judgment, but that's okay. Like Dina said, that's the human.
okay,
Um,
yeah. Oh my god, what you're saying is so makes sense why I pulled this card too.
the silver dragon. Wow.
Yeah. Eliminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. So this is really, really like you have a key within you. You have this key deep in your soul, and it's like really allowing that key to illuminate and for you to see what is possible for you and to see that in your mind's eye, your imagination, and so that you can birth it. So Shakuniani Otuia Sakai Shanai Kotodia Kanea Sayakane Shikiani. I'm feeling that you're ready to have that key
Yeah.
activated.
Yeah, me
And that's
too.
why you're here.
Very ready. And I think I got this, in Rama, where are
Ooh.
you being called to journey? And yeah, there's a huge opening, activation opening. Like I keep on rechecking because I'm like, I feel like I said this to someone else. Like you all, especially now, I feel like you have an opportunity to really choose where you want to journey to and really connecting more with your divine self. Is that a queen? Ah, yes, that is a queen. You two are lovely. Thank you,
Thank
Lee.
you.
Lay, Lee.
Okay, let's do that. Ishani Kotokiasa. Okay. So we can do our activations at the same time too.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
realized that. Like
Yeah, I didn't want to talk over you.
no, it's okay, you can.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay, you want to bring one through it for him right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Patakaisha Katusia
Hirakatar,
Karishi
kusukurti
Anya de Kai
yamaseki,
Shako Ya
artikasurti
Ya
aferatiki,
Osaka Ya
sursindai
Zizia Kashi Ya
ishu,
Kalina Ya Kalina
sirta
Ya
harate
Ya
yandar, utsurtiki radanda, radanda yushuta takemara, yardama karatu ushurtu urst, ikarat urst, kiat, amas, karat eya. Yay! Yay, very nice.
It's so cool. Like I just love doing this with you, by the way. Just want to say.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, January 10th. I didn't even realize that. What a great sending all
Because
the love, joy.
where are
Thank
you? Where are you in another country? I'm assuming maybe Australia. It's January 10th there.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Thank
right.
you.
That's so funny. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I have a
You must be
client
in
in New Zealand.
Australia.
And yeah, they're like 16 hours or 20 hours ahead of us, I think.
Wow. Okay, so we just did, I think, are we complete on Matthias?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Matthias, let us know
We
how
have
you
two
are.
more. We have On Pui, if I got that correct, I pray. And then we have Erica.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. On Lay.
On Pui Lay.
Lay. Yeah. Lay.
I'm Lai.
Lay. Oh, Michelle here. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining us.
Yay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so beautiful. Ooh, Metaphysical Tarot. Hi, Michelle.
Lay is like lie. Okay. I feel immediately lie when I say your name, when I feel into your energy. It feels very lovely. And I see a butterfly. Like similar once when I felt Audrey, there was a rose right there. There's a butterfly just imbued in your energy. And I think some of us, we embody, right? We embody certain things. I feel like you embody this butterfly energy. And you feel that? Yeah, it feels so nice.
It feels very fresh. And I feel like I see paradise.
Yeah. Just like tropical, like flowers and nectar.
Like Bali or Hawaii.
Yeah, just probably the name too, like it invokes that feeling. But the butterfly is like that transformation and the the stages of transformation from like the cocoon, to the chrysalis. But you have that butterfly energy, so I really feel like you also embody the energy of transformation to transform yourself and to adapt to different situations, to become a new person, to become reborn. And kind of reminds me of the death and rebirth, like the Scorpio energy, like rising from the death to the rebirth. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I sense a lot of feminine energy around you as well. Kuan Yin type of energy, compassion, grace, femininity, um, dancing, you know. I do feel like Scorpio. Yes, you're a Scorpio. I knew it. Oh, duh, yes, Sarah. Scorpio. Yes, you are a Scorpio. I felt that. Yes, mind. So that's what I felt. You have this ability to go into like the death and rise. Like that's what the Scorpion energy is about. It's about going into the underworld, into the subconscious, and then, letting that it's all about the death and the rebirth and like using the pain, whatever pain you've had in your life, for transformation, for healing. So you can, like the Phoenix reborn, the different stages of Scorpio is, we have the scorpion that stings when they are in pain. Then you have the phoenix that rises from the ashes. And then you have the eagle that can look above. So that was coming up. Halloween. Yeah, Scorpio, Halloween. That's your birthday. Okay. It's all in my head. Yeah. So what are you getting? What are you getting for her, Dina?
Well, I got that. Yeah, she is a butterfly being, and right away I'm getting there's a journey ahead. I pulled quite a few dragon cards came up. But it's all about harnessing the divine feminine power of creation and holding your vision to birth higher consciousness, and also the blue dragon from Pleiades. There's a
Oh,
lot
that
of
came up.
blue energy here, but the first card is, and the blue connects with Morphos, the color of the butterfly.
Oh, the blue morpho. Yeah.
But I also have Kuan Yin's dragon.
Oh my God, Kuan Yin. I felt Kuan Yin for her too.
Oh my God, I love
I
it.
think I said Kuan Yin.
I
Yes.
didn't even hear you. I was just
No.
pulling cards.
Yes. She's got
So
Kuan
yeah,
Yin
Kuan
all
Yin's
over her.
pink dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all the cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom, which butterflies make me feel a freedom.
Yeah. They're flying
And
here and there and
yeah,
going
and
flower to
look who is
flower.
flying around you. So, okay. Really, really a call to tap in, to go inside into a journey of yourself, a journey of your joy, a journey of your heart, a journey of your compassion, so that you may feel all your love flood through how you see all that you are, see all around you.
Mm-hmm.
Imagining yourself as the butterfly aspect of yourselves, knowing that you are free, knowing that you are free in every way. You are free to choose how to see yourself, how to choose your life, how to choose what you would like to manifest, what you would like to birth through your manifestation. I see a cocoon. I see you in the cocoon, rebirthing yet again. Butterflies emerging from your belly.
Oh, wow. So beautiful. I love that.
I just got a little
Yeah.
like opening up your ears. I feel like we need to open up your ears. Your
Too many
ears.
choices, she said. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that can be overwhelming, right? When you have so many
Mm.
choices. So,
Mm.
um,
The thing about it's like allowing your heart and soul, like that's why going within is for you to make choices not from your ego, but yes,
Right.
your heart.
From the
Yeah.
heart.
But the ego wants to protect you. The ego, what's that?
Heart chakra.
Eh,
So
yeah.
heart chakra and I got go for it again, that go for it card. So
Yeah.
when you have so many choices, right, it's about making it from the heart. So how do you, and that, then it becomes about listening to the heart. So how to listen to the heart, how to hear the heart. So you can let go, like you said, and make that choice from the heart.
Oh, yeah. So, so I feel like we can do like a heart activation, um,
Yeah. And bring in
connecting
Mother
the heart.
Mary,
Yeah,
bring in Kuan Yin, bring in Mother Mary, and ask to assist in opening up the heart to make choices and decisions and hear the language of the heart so that it's more forward,
yes,
setting our intention.
I love
Okay.
that.
Yari aya. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da ya, ya, ya. Ukuti, wuya, ya, ya. Mother surround you. Shijia.
Mm. Whoa.
Wow, a lot of energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I felt it in the sacral too.
Yeah,
So,
I just feel warmth all over.
yeah. I feel
Really,
it both
yeah.
here. Yeah.
So, Lee, just set the intention to connect more with your heart and Kuan Yin and um, the butterfly energy. Allow the butterfly to guide you to where that freedom of where you need to be. And you'll
What
be,
makes
yeah, yeah. So nice. That was really beautiful. I hope that was resonates. Seems like it resonated. And thank you. Do you
mm.
feel like that's it? Do you feel like that's it for uh
Yeah, well that last dialect was the butterfly.
yeah, yeah, I felt that. Yeah, like almost like a fairy like kind of energy it felt like. Yeah.
I was just gonna say when you're in your heart, you're always free.
Oh. I love that. Look at her face. I'm opening my heart more. Yeah. Well, that's so true. Such a beautiful quote. I love it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I don't know where that came from.
It came from the butterfly collective.
Yeah.
When you're in your
But I'm
heart, you are
also a
always.
butterfly. I'm also a butterfly.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
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 Something
I
I never
just
really
saw that right
explained
away
it.
when I saw her name. I heard her name. I was like, butterfly.
I love it. We got to connect about the butterflies, by the way.
Yeah. Maybe that could be our next
Yay!
live, working with the butterfly energies. All right, so who's next after that?
We have one last one. We have Erica.
Erica Heitler. Yeah, she was one of my mentoring students. I know her very well. Um,
Um,
so yeah, let's
Yay!
connect
Thank
for Erica.
you. Okay, so I'm just getting out of lives
Yeah.
and okay. So last but not least, I think we're gonna have to do another live.
Yeah, definitely. So for those of you who are watching now and you didn't get a chance to get a reading in, we're gonna do it again. And we really enjoyed it. Now we're gonna get to Erica, and then we'll close out. So stick with us, and we'll close. Oh, is something hitting a mic, or is that just me? I think that's her crackling sound,
Yeah,
candle.
My apologies for that.
Next time we won't
But
have that.
no, next time we won't have that.
Yeah, next time we
Um,
won't have that. But yeah, that's because her the headphones. But yeah, we'll
and it's
fix
an
that.
energy. It's an energy that wants to be with us. Honestly, it's
Yeah, funny
very
things
high.
happen when you channel over Zoom. You know,
It's like, I mean, yes, it goes away when I wear the microphone, but like you guys might not hear it, but I hear it even when I have the microphones on it.
Oh, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very very high frequency energy.
yeah. Okay,
So
cool. Well, it is what it is, right? We'll do the best we can. Erica, you still with us? We're gonna tune in for you, love. Um,
I'm gonna do work your light. Okay, work your
oh,
light.
okay, that's nice. Yeah.
Work your
Um,
light, baby.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pull
Erica,
the
Erica.
cards for her. Okuya na yana 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 ya ya yobuto yomoto shiardegi. Andai shukuto ndate matakasa yamakarite na toita oto yamakorite. Ashikse taposurite.
Woo! I love when they fly. Oh my God. There's the Soul Family one again. And Council of Light. Oh my God. Okay, and that's it. Angel. Like, that's so funny. The Age of Light. Wow. Okay. I shuffle the cards in a really, really funny way. But you want to go?
Yeah, we could. I mean, I pull some cards too. I mean, I know her, but so I got ask. You need to ask the angels, giving and receiving. And I got two dragon cards. One is the black dragon, and meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. And one is the source dragon, be still in the silence and magic can happen. So I feel like it's saying to me like you need to be in stillness and silence more. You need to ask more. You need to be in the energy of source more. So you can receive. So you can receive everything that you are, because you already are. I don't feel like you need more classes, more learning, more anything. You already are. I think you need to create space to be in the energy um, of receiving it and of asking and connecting to what you already are. I think that's the
Mm.
message here with this. What cards did you pull, Dina?
Well, okay. So the first card I pulled was Soul Family. You don't have to do it alone.
Mm.
Okay. Call it.
Yeah, that's the ask card too. You need to ask.
Yep. Ask for
Yeah.
help. And also Council of Light. The Council
Mm.
of Light. Like there's more help. But tuning in, divine orchestration, yep, helpers in the subtle realm. So it's not even just like your human family, friends, but like the Council of Light is there for you too. There is so much light around you. Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, which makes sense. Why you don't really need more training because you've already
Yeah.
been in training.
Yeah. Yeah, she's I always felt she was more powerful than she realizes.
And one
Um,
more card, but I also am getting like a feeling. What is that? Like right here.
oh
Um.
yeah.
Oh, what is
Like
that?
what's there? That's like the sciatica.
I feel like there's a call for more water. I feel like there's a call for more receiving, allowing yourself to be seen. And Kali was the last card. Mother of all universe, it's time to be the truth of who I am. So,
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's so fitting for her. Yeah. What a cool
okay.
card.
So you've been training for this. So now it's really like, okay,
Yes.
like you're arriving. You are
Right.
arriving and you have arrived.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like it's this carrying the strength of knowing who you are and like writing down like all the things that like you've accomplished even just in this lifetime. And how can you create knowing that you have all the information, you have all this training? What is it begging for you to create from that?
Yeah.
Not begging, maybe that's not the right word, but
Wanting to come forward, like wants to emerge forward.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
emerge.
Like listening to the inner guidance, listening
Yeah.
to
It's go
your
time. Yeah. Yeah.
right, listening to yourself and listening and like having that like discernment of like, what are the guides telling me? What is my soul and heart telling me? And then like feeling into the how they come into alignment. It's
Right.
almost like feeling the alignment.
Yeah, and I think that's what the source dragon is about, coming into your own source, your own knowing of source.
I loved it. That's like this one.
Oh, yeah. What is that one called again?
It's called Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes.
Yeah, yeah, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yeah. You already have everything, Erica. You already have everything you need to know. It's inside of you. Now it's time to ask, to be in the stillness, to receive it, and to actually go forward in it, right? That's her reading in a nutshell, I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
what
I just want to answer a question. And you see,
oh,
can we create energy through our palms, like Jesus and healing? Yeah, of
yeah,
course. Yeah.
yeah.
You can, yeah, especially if you're,
That's
yeah, you have chakras here, right, in your hands. Your heart, your hands are an extension of your heart. The hand chakra is an extension of the heart chakra. So yeah, you can set an intention and ask the energy to move through your hands, right?
we
And
can do an activation to assist with that. Is that the same? That's not the same person though, right?
let's close. So we'll close with that. But
Yeah.
you want to specifically give Erica some light language, and then we'll
Yeah,
close out.
I'm sorry. I thought they were the same person
Yeah,
for
no, it was another question I wanted to answer about.
oh okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's
let's um let's give Erica some light language, and
yeah.
then afterwards we'll do activations with Yeshua through our hands.
We could do that. Okay, so
All right, so let's connect to a light language activation for Erica. Yarduithianda, Yarothianda, Yorotheanda, 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 Aya Yorotheanda, Aya Yorotheanda, Rakama, Yarotheanda, Yakama, Aya Yita, Usuya, Ayita, Yadoro Otheanda, Yadoro Yotheanda Asayat, Ukunda Yashi. Wow. Very nice. Yeah. So I'm not sure if she's here, but Erica, hopefully you'll watch that on the replay. And I think we're going to wrap it up in a little bit.
yeah.
But we're going to bring, I think, to close out, we'll send some healing through our hands
Yes.
and ask for Yeshua to be present with us, to show us, to guide us how to move energy, how to get more from the head into the heart, and set that intention, that intention Thank you for those of us who donated and received your readings. Much appreciated. And we're going to do it soon. But you're welcome. Yeah. So let's set an intention. You can do this for those of you watching too, to receive Yeshua's energy, but also the energy of collective of love. To remember that we are that, and to direct it from your heart on your hand on your heart, and from your hand to your heart, out of your hand. Ya dai wakura. Ya dai wakura. Ya dai rakura yanda. Yarake akara. Uteya. Suya. Jaye. Jaye. Anajaye. 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 Ana. Jaye. Ya. 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 Yahweh. 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 Much blessings. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm starting to get tired. I'm sure Dina is too. So you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel and my Facebook. I think, was it streaming from your channel as well, since I tagged you? If you're on Dina's side and you want to watch it, you can probably watch the replay on mine, if not on hers. And that's it.
Yay!
So thank you so much. We'll be back soon. Love you guys.
Bye.
Have a beautiful night or day wherever you are. Right, bye. Bye.